Marie Curie was born in Warsaw in 1867 in a Poland controlled by the Russian Empire. Her family lived surrounded by books and education, but also by loss and financial hardship. From a very young age, she understood that studying as a woman would not be easy. For years, she worked as a governess to help support her sister while dreaming of leaving for Paris. When she finally arrived in France, she had very little money, slept in freezing rooms, and spent long hours studying at the Sorbonne. That was where she met Pierre Curie. They shared something close to a silent obsession, trying to understand phenomena that nobody could fully explain. After Henri Becquerel's discovery of radioactivity, the two of them began working with tons of pitchblende under extremely difficult conditions. The laboratory was uncomfortable, damp, and exhausting. Marie spent entire days stirring boiling materials until she managed to isolate tiny amounts of unknown substances. That was how polonium appeared, named after her homeland, and later radium. In 1903, she received the Nobel Prize in Physics alongside Pierre Curie and Becquerel. But only a few years later, Pierre was killed by a horse-drawn carriage on a Paris street. The loss was devastating. Even so, Marie continued working almost entirely alone. She became the first woman to teach at the Sorbonne, and in 1911 she received a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry. During the First World War, she traveled through hospitals promoting mobile X-ray units to help doctors locate bullets and fractures in wounded soldiers. She never truly left the laboratory. She never stopped researching. As the years passed, the radiation she had studied for decades slowly damaged her body. She died in 1934. Her notebooks are still radioactive today. And perhaps that is where the most human part of her story remains. A woman who spent much of her life surrounded by something almost nobody understood, trying to illuminate the unknown, even as that light slowly consumed her too.
Bio3. Great lives in 3 minutes.